So now let's understand how we can apply view child to a directive and how we can get hold of the directive content in the parent component using view child. Okay, so first and foremost thing, I'll just take a span tag and I'll just push this total content again to the center. Div style text align center, and within this div I'll keep this span tag. So what I'll do is within this is my favorite food, and I'll get the favorite food from the directive. This is just a plain span tag right now. If you see, this content is just displayed. There is nothing other than that. Now let's create a directive using Angular schematics. Okay, ng generate directive, and the directive name would be food. So now the directive is created. If you see food directive, this is the directive that is created. Okay, so and this is the name that we need to use to get hold of the directive. And what I'll do is I'll set this directive here. Okay, right now it won't apply anything. It's not going to apply anything because there is nothing in the directive. So what I'll do is in this directive, I'll just add a favorite food field. We'll using view child will get hold of this one. This is the favorite food. To get hold of this particular span tag, okay, what we need to do is basically when we use this directive, automatically this whole span tag will be directive will get hold of the whole span tag using element. So within this element, basically element reference will get. So this is a span tag element reference, and we need a renderer. Renderer version 2, and now I can get hold of the element and perform some action so that the same action will be applied on the this particular span tag, and it will be displayed along with this content. Okay, what I'll do is here element dot I'll add some text to this, create text. Oh, I think sorry, with the renderer we can create a text, and create text. I'll set my favorite food as pasta here. Okay, and let I think this is the text that I created. Now I can apply this same text to the span tag using append child, and this is the text that I wanted to append to which element I wanted to append. I wanted to append to the element span tag element, and for that I need to say native element. Now within this, when we display this span tag, okay, since we added a directive, it will perform some additional action, or it will add some additional feature to this span tag. So we will get the span tag here, and within the span tag what we are doing, we are appending using the renderer. We are appending this text, which is pasta. Okay, let's see how this is going to be rendered onto the UI. Now if you see, pasta is my favorite food. This is displayed. Let me just increase the content to view it easily. Okay, now if you see, pasta is my favorite food, but pasta came from this particular directive. Okay, within the directive we are getting hold of the span tag and we are getting a plain text content and appending it as a child to this particular span tag. So because of that reason, that the pasta value came here in front. The pasta value came in front of is my favorite food. Okay, right now so far we didn't use any view child. Okay, now let's try to get hold of the view child and get hold of the directive method, directive property favorite food. Okay, we'll try to get hold of this one using view child. Okay, now within this, to get hold of the directive, view child of the directive food directive. I wanted to get hold of the food directive. Okay, and set for this set, the name that we have to use is app food. Okay, app food, and for this we get the directive, which is food directive. And now I have this value as directive dot favorite food. So with this is how I can get hold of the favorite food from the directive, and now I can say empty, and here this dot food equal to directive food, whatever the favorite food that is here, the biryani. Okay, right now what we are doing in the app component, we are getting hold of the food directive, which is this directive, using view child and getting hold of the food directive and its field. Okay, and we are using this one here. Let's display this in the parent component. Maybe we'll display under this. Okay, let's see whether it is rendered. Now if you see chicken biryani, this is rendered, but this value is not part of the directive. If you see, let's expand the app route and let's go to the Angular injection tree. So this is how you can check within the app component. We have a food directive. It is a child. Food directive is child of the app component. Okay, just to see the view this. And the next thing is within the elements, chicken biryani is here. Okay, okay, if you see, this directive is directive portion is only until here, only this span tag, but the chicken biryani is outside this span tag. Okay, which is part of the parent component, but the actual value is coming from the directive app food. Okay, that's how we got hold of the directive field in the parent component using view child.